Over the years, tennis has seen tremendous changes. The sport has become faster and the forces player and racket have to cope with have increased significantly. In a serve, the racket has to withstand huge forces of up to 50 kilos. Poor racket design results in uncontrollable vibrations, preventing a calculated stroke. So high stability of the racket is particularly important for off-center shots. With this racket, the ball can hardly be controlled. The preferred material for tennis rackets is carbon, for the same reason that it is for aircraft design and Formula One. Even slight changes in the arrangement of the carbon fibers open up a wealth of options for the engineers to influence the playability of a racket. The vast experience of the head R&D department and their engineers' passion for tennis are invaluable. Today, all head rackets are designed using the latest 3D software to give the racket aesthetic appeal. Using the optimized data set, the racket's geometry is assessed by utilizing a rapid prototyping machine. With the latest 3D simulation software, it's possible to precisely examine how the racket reacts to the effects of various forces and to optimize it. The core of every racket is the arrangement of the individual carbon fiber layers. Unlike steel, a change in the orientation of the fibers will immediately change the material characteristics. Carbon fiber is the base material for all modern rackets. The carbon is impregnated with resin and stored at -15 degrees Celsius. Simulations, measurements, and a lot of experience come together to create the racket blueprint. Specific pieces are cut out of the carbon prepreg material according to this plan. In the next step, these prepreg pieces are placed together precisely. By changing the orientation of the carbon fibers, more than 10,000 different rackets can be produced, all with different playing characteristics. The carbon is rolled around a steel bar. In a steel mold, the rolled carbon tube is now formed into the racket shape. More prepreg pieces are added at certain locations to form the racket. The preformed racket is put into the mold, which is heated to 160 degrees Celsius in a press. At the same time, internal pressure of 10 bar is applied to the tube to press the carbon fiber layers outward against the wall of the mold, forming the shape. The holes for the grommets are drilled to high precision using special carbide drill bits. Paint and varnish are applied to give the rackets the special head design. Grip tape is wound around the ergonomic handle, which ensures a perfect grip. The string tension is decisive for the playing characteristics of a racket. The tension can be varied depending on the individual player's preference. In the lab, all rackets are tested to head's quality standard. Throughout the development process, Head has all newly developed rackets tested on court for hundreds of hours by their top players. Feedback from the players is extremely important to make necessary changes and adaptations before the rackets go onto the market. The Head Pros enjoy a very special service. All pro rackets are adjusted to their individual playing style. And to judge by the success of the Head stars on the center courts of the tennis tour, this service pays off.
I like moving very fast on the court and being aggressive, and racket helps me with that a lot, and it helps me produce a lot of speed. You know, I feel that on all the surfaces I can use it equally well. In the clay courts I can provide more spin with it, and on the hard courts I can use the speed more, and I can get into the court and just, you know, finish off the points. And I had great feedback from Head people, and we've been like a family.
The Prestige racket gives me the best mix of both power and control. Yeah, the Prestige racket has really helped me improve my game. I always like to hit the ball hard, but you also have to put it inside the line, and then the Prestige racket gives me a lot of control, so it definitely helped me a lot. It's a very good relationship, you know. I played with head rackets since many years. I cannot even remember, and even when I was a junior, 14 or 15 years old, everybody in the head team treated me well.
Well, I think the name of the racket, Extreme, tells it all. It's extreme spin, extreme speed, extreme tennis that I'm trying to play with it, and of course new design. It's also very aggressive, so it brings the combination of what I really like. It's fastest racket on tour. It helps me to bring the best out of me. And the development of the racket was great for me too. I would always feel it's better and better. And I still think, you know, the 2011 racket, it's better than before, and I'm sure that the results will show.
Well, I love the Radical racket. I've used it for 8-9 years. It has very good control, has power, you know, and I just feel like I have a lot more variety in my game using this racket. Just remember testing the Radical when I was maybe 13, 14, and I loved the racket, and I've never wanted to change since.
Head produces over 2 million rackets a year with this process. 7,500 of them are customized for our Head pros, coaches and up-and-coming players. Because at Head, one thing counts above all else: to offer each player the best racket for his or her individual playing style.